definitely a really tough guy and hard to prepare for, but I'm not relying on my training camp, if you call it that, this week, but relying on my past training over the years I've been training already. So it's more just to focus on that than to focus on this week.
How much can you take from Munoz?
I watched it once so far. I didn't really have time to watch too many videos, but I watched it once, and I think he gave a pretty good blueprint how you can beat him. But I'm a lot different than Munoz. On the ground, I do it for submissions, and I'm not going to shy away from that.
You think you can submit an Abu Dhabi guy?
I think so. I was actually in Abu Dhabi, so I think, and I didn't see anybody out there, but I think I could do it. I submitted people who were in there. It's possible.
Is there any hesitation at all before taking this fight?
Not really. Well, at first it was, not that I was going to fight him this week, that I was going to fight him eventually. They were saying March, April, even possibly May, with that Montreal card being canceled. And then once I talked to my coach and we said, yeah, we're in to fight Maia, we told the UFC that. They came back and said, actually, he doesn't want to leave this card in a week. Are you still interested? Because then we're going to have to start looking for other people. I'm like, I'm not. I got so excited to fight Maia at that point. I was like, I'm fighting him. I don't care, when or where.
What's the challenge of taking a fight on short notice like that? What are the issues that could be?
I mean, first, your weight, cardio, but more than anything, you need confidence. And if you don't have confidence in a short period of time, you don't take that fight. But I had confidence.
You said, after you put it together, you're excited to take the fight. You're like, all right, we'll take the fight. Was there like a period you said, oh my God, it's a week. Like, what am I going to do now? Like,
I mean, it was crazy. First thing, obviously, was my weight. I was like 217. So I'm like, my wife was making sloppy joes, and I'm like, no more sloppy joes for me. So I got off. I just headed to the gym, and I ate a spoonful of peanut butter for dinner, and that was it.
Do you remember what day that was?
That was Tuesday or Wednesday night of this week.
So have you basically been gradually cutting since then?
Yeah, I mean, somehow my weight's actually good. So I'm pretty happy with my weight. I'm under 205, and I thought it would be a lot worse. And somehow I tortured myself in the beginning, and now I'm actually eating healthy meals, and I'm where I need to be.
There's been so much, talk about you. Your performance has been so good, and a lot of hype building around you. Like, did you expect this soon to be fighting Demian Maia for a chance to be like at the top of the division right now?
I didn't think it was an impossible thing. I know a couple of websites like Ariel Hawani said that my next matchup after my Tom Muller fight would be Demian Maia. But I guess the UFC was going to try to build me slower, and this opportunity jumped up, and I was ready for anything the UFC was going to give me.
Were you so excited to fight him specifically, or just someone of his stature in the division?
Someone of his stature and the opportunity to fight on Fox, I think, was the two things. And then thirdly, being Demian Maia, his name.
How much of this is no-lose situation for you, given the circumstances under which
I don't see it that way. I see it as I have to win this fight.
If you make it through Demian Maia, what does it mean to maybe get on the UFC on Fox 3 card in New Jersey?
It'd be absolutely huge. I gotta. If I win this fight, obviously it puts me in the list of the contenders, closer to getting that belt. And my main goal, which is obviously to get the belt, but not only get the belt, but fight in Madison Square Garden in New York, and that'd just be a dream come true. And just get it legalized in there, but at the right time. So it's the first event, and I'm fighting on it.
All right.
For the belt.
What do you have to say since it is your home state, to people who are against MMA in New York?
I mean, just that we're 100% athletes. Just turn on the TV and watch us, or just come meet us. We're not those brutal guys that you seen a couple 10 years ago with perceived as brutal, and we're just 100% athletes, good guys, and trying to make a living for our family.
Do you think the whole Fox connection and the fact that many more people will be able to see your videos, do you think that's going to help as far as that?
I think it's huge. I mean, just I'm a Giants fan, and watching Giants, on Sunday, seeing that promotion of the UFC and actually see my name on there. I mean, this is just huge. It's crazy. So I think it's obviously it's going to bring a whole new audience in, and it's going to make the sport just a different view in people's eyes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty pumped. I'm not too shocked.
Do you have any messages for any Patriots fans out there for the Patriots?
I like Tom Brady. He's a good guy. But we're coming after him.
You want to be on the Meadowlands card in Met?
What's that?
You want to be on the card to be in the Meadowlands in Met? Fox 3?
Do I want to be on that? I'll be. I'm just focusing on this fight, but that sounds good. I'll do that too.
Chris, it hasn't even been 10 months since you made your debut, give or take. It's happened really fast for you at this point. 3 wins, couple bonuses. You're on TV on nationally televised cards. Just put that all in perspective. I mean, you couldn't have thought in Louisville, taking a short notice fight, that you'd get to this point this quickly.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a crazy ride, and glory goes to God, and it's all in God's plan, and I'm just enjoying it. I'm just trying to have fun with the whole thing, and I really haven't sat back to really think about everything as like the 10-month period and what I've accomplished. I was close to signing with Bellator, I was close to signing with Strikeforce. I mean, I had dinner reservations planned to celebrate my signing with Bellator. About 2 days after I got the call to fight Alexis Scarab, because I said I need a little bit more time to think about this, because I needed to provide for the family. I had my daughter, my wife, we were living in my parents' basement, and it started getting tough. And any type of money at that point was going to get me on the come.
How quickly did you get out of the basement after the Columbus fight last month?
July, we bought the house and gone out. So it's good times. Same town, I love it.
What was the size of the basement? How big was it? How much room did you have?
I don't know. I don't know the square footage, but it wasn't that big. I'll just say that I couldn't bend over in the shower. The shower was like this big. It was here, so I was there, and it's all just makes me, grounded, humble. I'm just happy to be where I'm at.
How old is your daughter and what's her name?
My daughter is turning 2 in February 18th, and her name's Cassie. And I have a boy on the way. So, in June.
Her name was what on there?
Cassie. She's the best.
Chris, do you think your striking gives you an advantage on the ground and gets you in a position a little bit better?
Yeah, I think, to get a takedown, you need to blend in with striking. Everybody has good takedown defense at this point. So I definitely, striking is going to be a big part of this fight. If I take